Yeah, so you definitely see there's a lot of promos and white labels for me being in some great record pools and also being a Billboard reporter for so long. And I would get records delivered to my door pretty much every day. So there might have been a lot of stuff that I missed, some gems in there that just didn't catch my ear at the time, or maybe I didn't even have time to go through them. So who knows? But it's definitely worth digging. And like I said, a lot of them have the one sheets in there to give you a little bit more information about them. These are all from 2005. This was kind of toward the end of the vinyl era. This is on Cyber. Very nice. Anyway, Greyhound Records. Not sure what this is. This is also a promo, but always loved their stuff. Great house label. Not sure. This was San Francisco, West Coast house. Okay, so here's a little section. A lot of my stuff there was like these little groupings of stuff that, I mean, this is what you do as a DJ. You would go through and you would, have stuff in your crate that was kind of similar that you can kind of bang into, at a set. And this is kind of like a Terry Lee Brown, Timo Moss section, Ubik on Perfecto. Purchased at Vinyl Fetish. Don't know if they're around anymore. This has a Timo Moss mix on it. Sunburn, great tune. Eclipse on Bush, great kind of tech house, techno. I really like this one. Timo Moss, 31 Killing Me, Future Wax. Good cut. And Terry Lee Brown, he was on Plastic City. I'm not sure if that was his label, but man, he put out so much music. There was like a new 12-inch every week, it seemed like. And this is actually Oliver Lieb. So that's one of his many monikers. More Timo Moss. Yep. Let the Freak. That was a banger. And Timo Moss Mad Dogs. Nice. All right, we're on the M's. We got a Moby section. Moby, Run On, Natural Blues 12-inch Honey remixes, James Bond theme remix. Something on Nova Mute. It's got one sheet in it. Whoa, that's so faded. What is that? That's like old fax paper. Okay. Well, it is Moby. This is another one. Feeling So Real, Moby. Nova Mute. Natural Blues. Something else on Nova Mute, Moby. Hymn. Hymn. Now Go. Not sure which mixes of these, but gotta love this track. What a legendary record. It's moody. Kind of darky, but not. Who is it? Okay, Brothers in Rhythm House mix, Sealed. There's a Moby mix on there too. Moby Honey, there's the Hymn remixes, Bringing Back My Happiness, Drop a Beat. Now this is like the old school Moby type of stuff on Instinct Records. This is like early 90s. Yep. That's the same one. Every Time You Touch Me. Feeling So Real. And Moby Move. Is this an album? No. These are all remixes. Double vinyl. Okay, now we're on the Nalin Kane section. Beach Ball. This was obviously a repressing. I don't think it was original, but the vocal edits and stuff. The Seaside mix. This is a Utopia favorite. Legendary. And after they came out, man, they just blew up. They were remixing everybody because their sound was just so in the pocket in the moment. That tight, just, groovy progressive house, little bit bouncy, but just they had their own sound at the time when it was really, really cool. Some Mogwai stuff on Superfly. Oh, BBE versus Nalin Kane. Okay, that must be a bootleg. Huh. Alright, time after time. Nice. Great tune. I never knew how to pronounce her name. Is it Inoj or Inoj? I'm not really sure. There's some more Nalin Kane. Olive. Ronnie Size remixes Deep Dish. Oh, interesting. I'm Not Alone remixes. More. Pet Shop Boys. Okay. Oh. Pet Shop Boys, NYC. I'm going to put that in the 90s. Unreleased remixes from Danny Tenaglia. Right on. This is a triple pack. Pet Shop Boys, NYC Boy. Oh, it's a 4. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's the 4th one. Look at you hiding out there. Does that go in there? What does the one sheet say? Okay. 4-pack. Maybe they ship them at different times. Who knows? But that is part of this 4-pack. What do these look like? Okay, that's that one, and then this is a separate one. I'm not sure why it's loose, but there's some more Pet Shop Boys, and put that in the cover. Pet Shop Boys dubs. Liberation. This is a double. Jam and Spoon remixes. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Pizzicato 5. Very unique band from Japan. You just have to hear it. It's kind of hard to put into words, but almost some of their stuff is very kind of like bachelor pad, space age bachelor pad stuff, and this was just a really unique set of promos because they had the die cut album cover. So this is a whole series. Love's Themes. Yeah, this whole series is all die cut. Cheerleader music. I actually use this for like a segue on my radio show, The Edge on KEDG 103.5. It's called Alternative Static. I had taken over that show from Derek, I believe, the doctor. But yeah, this whole series is just really cool. I'm just glad I kept it. It was just very unique, and they've got a very unique, kitschy type of sound. I guess that's the best way to put it. Stop that. Okay. What do we got now? Prodigy. We got some Prodigy. The 12-inch. Fat of the Land. Advance Only. Smack My Bitch Up. Breathe. Diesel Power. Oh, this is the whole album. Nice. This is the whole album. Double pack domestic. Firestarter. And the instrumental. There's Fire and Jericho. This is like the early 90s Prodigy before those big albums. Probably like 92. It's Fat of the Land. Firestarter. Is this the same one? Yup. I've got 2 copies of that. This is from 97. Awesome. Charlie, right? And Everybody in the Place. Just such cool, unique, really quirky records, too. This was probably 92 as well. Yep, 1992 on Elektra. No Good, Start to Dance, Wind It Up. This is a double. What's this? I've got the promo and then the actual copy back to back. Interesting. There's another copy of Charlie, Everybody in the Place, sealed. One Love, Prodigy. Now we're on to the Quivver. I've got the other Prodigy album somewhere else. Quivver. John Graham, man, his sound was just disgusting. It was so good. Stone Proof, Everything's Not You. Oh, this is just a great track. I need to buy this again here digitally. But I've got another copy of it somewhere. Oh, we're on the Perfecto section, maybe? I don't know. Z, Dreamtime, beautiful progressive vocal. Boy George, The Crying Game, what mixes are these? Extended dance mix. Alright, so now we've got Hybrid. Awesome, love Hybrid. Breaks on the progressive tip for sure. Way Out West, Devoid, Placebo. Oh, Rabbit in the Moon, dude. What an amazing record this was. It was, gosh, these are all just, it's just such an amazing EP, you know? This was groundbreaking. That West Coast psychedelic, trippy, a little bit of breakbeat, you know, kind of trancey, very spiritual. Just groundbreaking, you know. This was just a very pivotal album for me. And there's another copy of it. Some more Rabbit in the Moon, Smashing Pumpkins, Rabbit in the Moon remixes. God Within, Rain Cry. Now, this isn't necessarily Rabbit in the Moon, but this was like a similar type of camp, right? So, on Hard Kiss, right? And... you know, if you know, you know. This is just a classic. You know, I've got another copy of it somewhere. This one was pretty much unplayed. This was like the backup copy or the phasing copy. Actually, here it is right there. I got to stick it up. Hi, honey. What's that doing over there? Okay. Yep. There it is. There's the other copy. Who's that artwork by? Was that Dolly? I'm not really sure, but obviously, you know. It's supposed to be a skull, but it's not. Sexy, right? All right, Goldie versus Rabbit in the Moon. Inner City Life. What a tune. Soulful. Moody. Uplifting at the same time. I always love this label. Zoe Magic, I believe. I don't know, but that label, not who sure that is. Same one with that one. Yeah, Zoe Magic. And a West Coast progressive type of stuff. Drum Club. I don't remember what this sounds like, but I do remember playing this quite a bit. Gavin Hardkiss mix. Yep. And randomly, this is Planet Soul, Set You Free. Big breakbeat record. These are the... oh, this is the Rabbit and Moon remixes. Okay. I mean, yeah, you've heard this one. Of course. Epic.